Hi friends, Lindsay here. Welcome back to my channel. This week we are going to be doing a vertical spread in my catch-all planner for the week of June 27th to July 3rd. I can't believe it is already going to be July. So I'm using the Flower Power book and black and white. I'm going to do a black and white spread this week. So I'm going to use some black boxes from Neutral Basics from Caliba Plan. And I think those are all of them. So let's get started. So I already went ahead and laid out some of my stickers that I want to use on my wax paper, and this is just a very rough draft, as you can see. So I'm going to do some florals in black and white, and then I was thinking about later maybe coloring them in and adding a little bit of color, so stay tuned to my Instagram to see if I decide to actually do that. So I'm going to start off with these corner pieces. I'm going to cut off this little leaf in the corner because it just kind of hangs there. I don't really know where it's supposed to go, but I don't know, it just seems like kind of a random leaf. So I'm going to cut that off. Oh, hello Bonnie. Excuse her. I have the nosiest cats. They need to be front and center all the time. Anyways, so I'm going to cut off this sleeve, and then I'm going to put these in the corner. Put this one up here, and then I'm just going to cut off the edges. So I've decided that I've been doing voiceovers for these. I've decided I'm not a big fan, so next video I'm going back to talking while I'm working, and if the sound quality is not quite as good, then I'm sorry about that, but I feel like the conversation will flow a lot easier when I'm focused on working and not just staring at my phone. So I'm going to put another one of those flowers in the opposite corner, so I'm going to cut off that leaf again. So since these are paper stickers, I think I'm going to go in with them and with colored pencil later on and color them in. I was going to do it in this video, but I think that would just have taken too long, so stay tuned for my After the Pen on Instagram to see how I color it in. I'm just going to cut off the edges of these. And then I very rarely ever throw away the edges that I cut off because I always try to use them in my spread if there's enough left over. So I'm actually going to take and add a couple of these to, extend the flowers a little bit on the corners. Try to get the most bang for my buck with my stickers. I'm just going to put together another little floral arrangement in the other corner using some of these larger individual flowers. So I'm just going to cut off the stem of this one because I don't want the whole thing in there. And I'm just going to loosely put this one on so that I can stick some other stuff underneath it before I press it down. I'm sorry that my hand is in the way. So how's the rest of everyone's week going? I know I did a bonus video on Tuesday, so I already talked to you once. But the rest of my week is going good. Our anniversary is this week for 8 years. So hopefully going to do a belated dinner tomorrow night. Go out for some Mexican and margaritas, which will actually be Thursday, the day you're watching this. So tonight I'm going out for Mexican and margaritas. So I just went ahead, it was kind of off camera, but cut around the bigger floral. I cut off a little bit of the white edge so that it was not covering up the other flower underneath it. I'm just going to cut off the edges of these. This was last week's catch-all spread, which I really loved the way that came out. If you watched my my creative journal spread from last week that I used the Heidi swap, that I put the pineapple on and then I took it off, that's the spread that the pineapple went to, was that green and yellow spread. So I'm just going to add a long bar in the sidebar, long box in the sidebar. And I'm just going to do a quick list of the spreads that I want to get done this week, because with 4th of July coming up, and we have a lot of other things going on in July that I'm trying to get a head start. I'm very bad about waiting till like the week of to decorate my spreads, so I want to get on top of that. And then I'm just adding a habit tracker here because I want to, now that my procedure is over from last week, I'm trying to get back to the gym. So I want to just try to keep, every day do something to move my body. So far, obviously I've already made this and we're already partway through the week, but I'm 3 days in and I've done something every day. Even today I wanted to get up and go for a walk outside, but it was raining, so I only had like an extra 30 minutes really, but I still got up and went to the gym real quick and just walked on the treadmill for 30 minutes. So I'm proud of myself for at least going and doing something. Which something is better than nothing. I'm just going to add a few more of the cut off flowers to the top to elongate that a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to start adding some boxes in here. I'm going to add this decorative box that says just begin, because I feel like, it's Monday, it's a new week, I'm trying to get myself back on track, so I feel like just begin is, what else better to start the week with? I can't seem to get it straight, apparently. Alright. So add this big box to write in our anniversary, because I feel like 8 years, that deserves a big box. I'm just going to throw one of these little branches underneath. And I'm going to put a small box in this corner. Then I put a box in every day so that I hopefully have some sort of movement, and that's where I'm going to write it. I'm going to put this little quote down at the bottom that I found. It says, give yourself a pep talk. Kind of going with just begin. And that's what better way to start Monday by giving yourself a pep talk. It's going to be a great week. Next week's going to be even better when it's only a 4-day work week. I'm going to add another decorative box with a smaller box. I don't know what you want to call these. I don't know what the names of the boxes are, but quarter box, I guess, maybe. I'm also multitasking at the moment. I'm currently cooking chicken in my air fryer, so if it starts beeping, that's why, because I needed to get this voiceover done, but I'm also starving. I'm making chicken fried rice with a couple bags of fried rice from Trader Joe's, and then some chicken thighs, and chop it up, add a little bit extra veggie to it, and I'm good to go. I'm gonna add another box over here that says we're all works in progress. Because right now I kind of need to hear that. Unfortunately, with IVF, it has caused me to gain a lot of weight, which I mean, I know is not uncommon, but still sucks. So I'm just trying to remind myself that, you know what, it is what it is, and just keep going, and eventually it's got to get better, I hope. Thankfully, I've got like a 3-month break from all my stuff, so hopefully that will help a little bit. And try to just keep consistently going to the gym, and I'm on a whole intuitive eating thing, so I'm not dieting or anything like that, but just eating, you know, when I'm hungry, stopping when I'm full, eating what makes me feel good. Sometimes that's, you know, crumble cookies. Sometimes it's a salad. It's balance. I'm going to throw these stickers up here, one that says Hello Weekend, and then one that says Friday. When do you consider the weekend starting? Friday or Saturday? I feel like it kind of starts on Friday, even though I still have to go to work, but once you get to work, I feel like Friday night is the start of the weekend, so. And then since Friday is the 1st, I'm going to put this sticker on here that says New Month, Fresh Start. And then I'm just going to use my little spatula guy to smooth out any air bubbles. I do feel like this makes a huge difference. I saw this on, whose video was I watching? I think her name's Joyful Plans, maybe? I don't know. I'll put it in the description. I think that's who it was. She used a spatula to like air bubble it out, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna try that, and I feel like it makes a huge difference. I'm just gonna add some extra boxes, but I didn't have any more square ones, but I found these longer boxes in the black and white, but I don't really need another big box, because I want to have one box to write my workout in on Friday, and then one box for we're going to fireworks out on the lake. So I'm just going to cut this one in half, and then I'm going to put it on top of this other box, and then I have a like, long skinny sticker that says the plan on it, so I'm just going to put that at the top to kind of make it look like a square box. It's not quite as long, but it does the job. It's not perfect, but it'll do. When it's straight, at least. It's good enough. So I'm just going to add a big box at the bottom on Saturday. We have plans to probably go out on the lake on a boat with one of our friends. I'm going to add that there. And I'm really sorry guys, but I'm multitasking because I'm trying to get 2 things done at once. My chicken's done, so I'm just trying to throw my rice in the pan. But I also want to get this done because I would really like to just sit down and relax for, I don't know, a few minutes before I have to go to bed tonight. I'm just going to add an extra decorative box. This one has little hearts on it, like the one on the other side of the page does, so I'm just trying to tie those in together. And I thought the hearts were kind of fitting since it's our anniversary this week. I'm just going to do a cluster of boxes around the weekend. Since it is a holiday weekend, there's a lot of things going on, so I don't think there will be any lack of things to fill them up. I've also noticed that since I've been doing these voiceovers that I'm very anal about my pages being straight, I think. I'm constantly like readjusting them. I don't know why. So kind of like I did already, I wanted another square box on Sunday. I didn't need a big giant one again, but I didn't really like the ones that were in the black and white because they've got little line, like a little like 3/4 line across the top. So I'm just cutting that off, and then I'm going to cut off the bottom of the other piece and then just lay it across the bottom of this box, if that makes any sense, to make another square box. It's all about working with what you have. I'm trying to not really spend extra money right now on more stickers and stuff, so I'm just trying to make do as long as I can with what I have. So I have this big sticker that says Bloom with Grace, and I don't really want to use that, but I want some of the flowers because the only other ones that I have that match this are like a lot smaller than the other ones, so I feel like they just look funny. So I'm just going to put this on the corner and then just cut off, and I'm just going to work around the flowers and, you know, put them in where I want them, because I just feel like they just are a lot closer to the same size as the ones I already have on the page. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry if you could hear the crackling of my fried rice. I had to take a break because I can't multitask clearly at the same time I was burning that rice. So I'm back to just doing this. I'm just going to take a few more of these flowers from that quote. I feel less bad about cutting this one up because since the Flower Power book comes with 2 pages of everything, there's another one if I want to use it. So I'm just going to peel up this sticker and put this one behind it. I'm just going to trim it up a little bit to make it look less like I just cut it off something else. I really love flowers because I feel like it's just a very easy way to fill in some extra space without, because I feel like if you can't put too many quotes next to each other, and you can't put too many boxes next to each other. Well, I mean you can, but like, I feel like if I just need to like fill in some space, then a flower is an easy way to do it. So I just had to take another quick break because there was a giant spider that just crawled across the couch and freaked me out. I have serious arachnophobia, so it's not okay, and I don't know what happened to it now, so it's still not okay. Anyways, I'm just going to add some more of these flowers under this box. Just going to trim it off again. Now I feel like I have spiders crawling all over me. Anybody else have any irrational fears? Like, I know that spiders are just this teeny tiny little thing that are more scared of me, or they should be, but I just can't stand them. I'm just going to slide these flowers underneath this box. I'm just going to use my Exacto to cut off a few of these leaves because they're not looking quite the way I wanted to. Why? I don't know. I can't tell you, but they just look like they need to be trimmed off. So I'm going to add in my lines now. I'm just going to speed this up a little because, I mean, they're lines. You know how to do it. I'm just quickly cutting off the little bit of this leaf because it was kind of right where I needed to draw my lines. Just cut that off, and then I'm going to put some lines pretty much on every day, I think. Can't like get comfortable now that I know that that spider is still somewhere under the couch, and I'm sure I'll never see it again, but I just keep waiting for it to crawl out and get me. I always want to like get hypnotized to like not be scared of spiders anymore. But then I'm always scared that they're gonna, you know, try to test it out and see if it works by making me like hold a spider or something. And then I'm like, well, what if it didn't work? Then I'm holding a spider and I can't stand them. Okay, so my lines are in. Just looking. I think I'm going to add the days of the week at the top, just because I don't think I've ever really changed up the font of the days of the week, so just for a little something different. And I'm going to just trim the outside of them because I feel like the Kelva Plan stickers, especially on like her earlier ones, they're a little bit thick on the outside and I don't want it to take up too much space. So I just sped through that and added all the days of the week because you don't need to see me cut every single one of them. So I'm just looking for something that is for this one box that I don't really have anything in. So I wanted to put like a quote or something in there. But I'm just trying to make sure I don't get one that I already put on there. I kind of wanted one of these black ones, but then it'll be right next to the other black box that has a quote in it right next to it, so I didn't want it to look the same. So it's like all the quotes that I liked are and have black backgrounds. I think I need to get another black and white book though because I really love the quotes in it. And I mean, you can't go wrong with the, classic black and white book. So I feel like this is going to be one of those that I run out of the things that I want. Because I pretty much have used the majority of the quotes in the back of the book, the clear ones. I've only got a few left of like the bigger ones. I think I'm going to go with this. We are simply worthy as is. Which means I only have one more quote on this page and then I can rip it out. I'm just going to smooth that out. And I will link everything in my description box of everything that I'm using. None of it is affiliate links. I mean, I aspire someday to have an affiliate, but right now it's just there to help you if you like any of these things and are looking for it. I will put the links to everything that I can find. The only thing that I do have an affiliate with is Amazon, but I can't ever seem to get the links to work in my YouTube video. Every time I try to copy and paste them, I keep getting an error message. So if any of you do have the Amazon affiliate and are able to, put your links in your descriptions, let me know what the trick is, because I haven't been able to figure it out yet. So I'm just adding some, like a little floral thing around this quote because I felt like it still needed something. I'm just going to put this flower here and doing a couple little branches to just kind of frame in that quote. I'm just going to put this leaf on the other side, underneath the flower. Just cutting off a little bit of the extra white to make it not really cover up too much. And then I decided that I think this branch is a little too small compared to the leaf. It doesn't really look proportionate, so I'm going to stick on this one that's a little bit bigger. After I hold it up to it 20 times. And I'm just going to cut off the end of this one because it's a little bit longer than I want. So I'll just cut off the bottom and then stick that underneath my flower. I wish I had another little, already put together cluster of flowers to put there in the corner, but I didn't have any left that were the right size, so I'll just make my own, I guess. I'm just going to use my Exacto to cut off a little bit that is kind of going into my quote. The white edging. Cut that off. I think we're just about done. So I'm just going to use my micron. I'm going to go in and write the dates at the top. I'm going to skip Monday because it goes into the flowers, and I think I can figure out what the date is. And I think that is about going to wrap it up. So if you guys liked this video, hit the like button. If you want to continue watching them, subscribe below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks, bye.